Good afternoon, Restoration Church. The elders would like to take a moment to inform you of our response to COVID-19. First, we want to remind everyone that our God reigns. Our God is sitting on his throne, he rules and he reigns, and this is a time for us to be reminded that he is a good God. Secondly, our God reminds us that we are to love our neighbors as ourselves. One of the ways that Restoration Church wants to love our neighbors is that we are going to suspend our corporate worship services for the next 2 Sundays. Now we're going to move everything online, so you'll still have a worship experience starting at 10:30 on our live stream page. But for the next 2 Sundays, we'll be suspending services and asking you to watch at home with your family.
This also has implications for us as a broader church body. And so from this date to March 27th, which is 2 weeks from today, this also means that all of our scheduled programming will be canceled. This means that we will not have equip courses, we will not meet as a student ministry, our children's ministry will not be meeting, as well as any other calendared activities. And due to the fact that this is a fluid situation, what we will do is we will reassess this as the March 27th date approaches to determine how best we will move forward. And to help us make that decision, we will lean on governmental authorities, CDC recommendations, as well as just trying to apply wisdom with all that information.
Church, we want you to know that this is a decision not made out of convenience or fear, but this is a decision made in line with our core value of wisdom. We want to be wise during these times. We also want to remind you to please honor those who are our elected officials and those working in our medical community. Nobody is going to do this perfectly, and we're going to want to extend a lot of grace to those who are working in those areas. Remember to pray for our politicians, whether they're Republican or Democrat. Please pray for our leaders and pray for our healthcare workers. Also, I'd like to remind you, church, to remember our elderly. Remember your neighbors who are elderly, your parents, your grandparents. Make sure to check in on them and to continue to be in prayer for them.
This is a great opportunity for us as a church to allow our faith to deepen in our God, who, as Dan said at the start of this video, rules and reigns. He still sits on the throne. All throughout history, we have seen various illnesses like this sweep fear across the earth, and we don't need to be a people who live in fear because we have our God. And so I pray for us as a church community that we heed the words of Paul in the book of Philippians, that we allow our reasonableness to be known, for the Lord is at hand. And so in that, I pray that you are driven to prayer. I pray that we still, as a church community, care for one another. If you're in a community group, reach out to your community group members. Reach out to us if you need help, and we will do what we can to love you and serve you. As well as what Dan said, to allow our witness that we stand on a good God, so therefore we do not need to be driven by fear, but by awe and worship of this God. So let us keep our eyes fixed on Jesus Christ, and let us trust in the goodness of our God. God bless all of you.